Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, so this lesson is going to be a quick lesson on something that Yahweh Shai said himself about basically what it takes to get salvation. And, of course, it goes through having faith in Him and waiting upon Him and, being faithful during the hour of temptation. But truthfully, when you look at it, it's based on, your daily routine of life and how you interact with your fellow servants, your brethren, the Akim, okay? And even dealing with brothers is a test on how you treat them and how they treat you. All right, because really interacting with the brotherhood is a test in itself. And you can just look at the examples of Yahweh Shai with the disciples. Like, that was a camp. Okay, Yahweh Shai had a camp. Okay, and he was the leader of his camp. Alright, and you can see the way he acted around the disciples. Alright, and how he would wash their feet and, he would basically put himself, in subjection to them and serve them. All right, he was a fellow servant also, just trying to serve Yahweh. All right, and his brethren. All right, so he set the example of how to be around your brothers. And then of course you had those that are amongst you. All right, that will betray you and do you bad, like Judas. But at the end of the day, you keep your integrity and you continue to be a brother and to be a great servant to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? So let's just hop into the lesson. Alright? This is Matthew 25 and 23. It says, His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. So being faithful over a few things, and a few means two. All right? And so to be faithful over a few things will make you a good servant. All right? And, reading the scriptures, I said, well, what would those few things be? All right? And, we're going to go to Yahweh Shai again and see what he's going to have to say about those few things. This is Matthew 22. And 34. It says, But when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, and saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Yahweh Shai said unto him, Thou shalt love thy Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. All right? So he was saying that these two right here, which is to love God with all thy heart and to love thy neighbor as thyself. When you're loving your brother as yourself, you're loving God. That's why Yahushua said, those who hate their brother is a murderer. So you're truly a murderer if you hate your brother. All right? And then that will show that you hate God himself. Because the Lord said, don't touch the apple of his eye. All right? You don't want to offend a brother. All right? You know, you're just showing your true character when you hate a brother. Because what can a brother possibly do to you that make you hate him? Unless it's something that is offensive through him breaking some laws. Like, I'll say, for example, a man that's in your camp, supposed to be your brother, he ends up sleeping with your wife. You gonna hate him after that. But at the end of the day, you know that judgment is gonna come to him for committing adultery, and her, if she doesn't cry out. All right? You know what I mean? Like, but if you just hate your brother on no offense, nothing at all, then it's going to show that there's something wrong with you. And you need maturing. Right? Because you're going to have to be faithful on those few things. Right? To make it into the kingdom. So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai.